What up, people? Push While Black here, and you guys get to see the aerial view of my push to the bus stop as I go to work. And I'm gonna make this as quick as I can because I don't know how much my phone is gonna record here. But anyway, um, I'm going to talk about real quick because I have thoughts and I'm bored. Um, okay, uh, Lester Holt. This has gone viral in the last couple of days. Lester Holt, I think he posted on his Twitter feed, the nightly news, the NBC nightly news Twitter feed, about a young man with cerebral palsy uh, walking. The headline was stupid. It was Victory Walk. Young man with cerebral palsy walks for the first time across the stage to get his diploma. It was a high school graduation. So I'm part of a Facebook group called Reframing Disability, and we talk about media in media narratives when it comes to people with disabilities and disability rights and all that stuff. I'm a part of like 2 or 3 groups on Facebook about that. So y'all know the term inspiration porn uh, is in vogue now. So people were up in arms about this because this is wrong and the narrative is bad and all this stuff. And it ended up being a very ended up turning into a decent conversation because, like, I'm not mad at that because to me, it's like I fought for my right to walk across the stage. I'm 34 years old, so I graduated in 2000. And when I graduated from high school in 2000, I have cerebral palsy, as y'all know. And when I graduated from high school in 2000, I had just had my surgery, my last heel lengthening surgery, and they did something with my hamstrings and then reconstructed my feet, and all for the hopes of having me walk unassisted. I was still trying to chase, normalcy back then, so that was the goal. But anyway, we went through that, and I'm going through rehab, and one of the things that I wanted to do, one of the goals that I had in physical therapy was I wanted to walk across the stage. So we practiced stairs on my crutches because I was learning how to walk on crutches again because at that time I wasn't walking on crutches. I had a K-walker and I wasn't walking on crutches. I hadn't walked on crutches for about 14 years. I think the last time I walked on crutches I was 4. So, I took the idea to my school, took the idea to teachers and school and stuff and school nurse, and they were like, "No, we don't want you to do it. Uh, we don't want you to do it. We don't think it's safe," and they wouldn't let me do it. They were like, "No, you're not doing it." And what their solution was, I'll tell you what the reason was in a second. The solution was, okay, we're gonna put your parents in a special seating area where they can see you, and you're gonna walk on ground level, or you're gonna be in your chair. You're gonna be in your wheelchair. We're gonna have the dean, the superintendent, the dean, the principal, the superintendent, the counselor, the assistant principal that was on there's like under your name, because our high school had like, if you were under a certain last name, you had a certain school principal. So all these people were gonna get down off the stage, shake your hand. I was gonna get my diploma, and I was gonna get like a little covering for the diploma. I was gonna get the covering for the diploma, and I was gonna sit down in my seat, where I was gonna roll back to my spot. And I was like, no, I don't think that's fair. I want to walk across the stage like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'll practice it in physical therapy. I want to be able to do this. And when I told my physical therapist about it, she was saying, get the news involved. Because we were going to call Channel 7, and we were going to get that, there was a lady that was deaf. She's a news reporter, and she speaks on disability issues. So this is like before Twitter, before Facebook, before social media, when the internet was still relatively I don't want to say new, but when the internet was still relatively like low band and everybody was still on dial-up. So this is before the social media stuff. We were actually going to get the news involved so I can walk across the stage. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was my mom went to the school, my school physical therapist, because I had one at the time. My school physical therapist went to the school, and I think they called my physical therapist from my hospital to, tell them that it would be okay. Is there a way that they could solve this problem? So they fought for about a week. I think 2 days before graduation practice started, I won, and they let me walk across the stage, and we had to practice, and my physical therapist was there. My physical therapist from my school was there, and they ended up letting me walk across the stage, and it was a deal. And I had like these big KFO things where they locked my whip, car goes by. They had these big KFO things where they locked one of my legs in place so I can stand, and they had two assistant principals help me up the stairs as I walked up the stairs, and I went across the stage, and they had somebody be there with me, and I walked down, and I practiced that for 2 days, about 6 times. And then when the night actually came for me to graduate, I did that. I shook everybody's hand. Everybody did a standing ovation. Everybody cried, all that stuff. And I got down on my chair, and then I went back to my seat, and we finished the graduation. I had to fight for that. You know what I'm saying? This young man didn't. I'm not mad at that. Now, this is probably going to be in like a few other parts because it's been about 7 minutes, and the last time I did a video like this, my phone stopped at 8, so I'm going to do number 2, because I'm going to go number 2. I'm going to do a part 2 on this, like maybe later on today, but this will probably be posted like tonight or tomorrow or something. But yeah, I'm not mad at this, and I'm going to tell you why in the next video. Pushing While Black out. See you in the next one. Later.